Hey, it's Round Guy again with Round Guy's Gun Reviews. And I just want to talk to you a little bit today. A lot of the Facebook pages I go on, different forums, always see uh, people coming out and asking, what should I get for this optic? What should I get for this magazine? What should I get for this stock? What gun should I get? What brand? Um, we have so many choices out there. And really what it boils down to, and this is just all my opinion, this is how I feel about it, being a gun enthusiast for 30 years, you should just get what you can afford. I know you'll go out there and read about the top of the line Arsenal AKs, or you'll read about Spike's tactical ARs. You'll read about the Remington 700s for tactical or precision bolt actions. But you know, all those you have a more budget friendly version of. There are a lot of options out there. So really what it boils down to is, what can your wallet handle? What is the purpose of the weapon going to be? Is it going to be a home defense gun? It's a little different if it's something that you're going to carry on duty. I know when I carried sidearms and I had to provide my own shotgun or a carbine for patrol, then yeah, it mattered a little more. My life could be on the line and depend on that weapon. So I would spend a little more money, make sure I researched and got something that was going to be reliable. But then along with that comes range time. You got to take it out and you have to shoot with it. You have to run it through drills. You have to make sure it's going to function when you need it to. And then become familiar with the controls for that firearm. So today I just kind of wanted to talk to you a little bit about what's out there and what can you afford, because I see just constantly every day on my Facebook pages, on the forums, is people asking constantly what they should get, their opinions. Get what you can afford. Honestly, get what you can afford. Get your gun set up, and you're gonna constantly be upgrading. This carbine here, for example, this started out as a Smith & Wesson M&P 15, and the upper at the time, it did not have the forward assist, didn't have the dust cover. It was their basic model. I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago, I bought it for, and maybe it wasn't quite that long ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I bought it for $600. I've since upgraded the rifle. I built on it. It was just something I purchased to add to the family. But now where it sits, it has, through trading, I upgraded, and it has a Bushmaster upper with a Bushmaster 16-inch pencil barrel, real light profile. It's got Midwest Industries low pro gas block. It's got the CAC Industries flash can. We've added the Magpul front and rear backup iron sights. It actually has a legit EOTech 512 red dot hollow sight. Upgraded, and put the Magpul Industries buttstock on. I don't know if this is a Black Hawk. I don't remember where I got the sling attachment here. So over the years, also got a 15-inch free float handguard, and I couldn't tell you who made it. I don't remember. It runs on the key mod principle for adding rails. You can see here that I do have one short rail, and this is where I normally have my Surefire Mini Scout tack light. It's currently on another weapon now, getting ready to do a video on it. What I'm saying is, what I could afford at the time was a $600 AR. Then I added as I went, little piece by piece here and there. Not often, most working guys don't have the money to get the ideal rifle right out of the chute. So my answer to everyone asking, on my page and on YouTube and private messages I get asking a list of things that they should, what I suggest, I'm going to go right back to it again. I suggest you get what you can afford at the time. If you need to save up a little bit, do that. But we have so many options out there. There's a lot of good stuff, and honestly, and I know a lot of you will argue with me on this, there's really not a lot of real junk out there. A lot of the stuff out there has been tested, tried by other enthusiasts, and for it to remain on the market, it has to be somewhat decent. This pistol grip here on this rifle is a CAA. It's the G27 model. Sure, I could put a Magpul on there, or I don't know. There's a ton of different brands out there to get pistol grips. But this one I picked up, gosh, probably 10 years ago. It's gone on several different AR builds I've had over the years. It's comfortable. I think it ran me, it was under $10. And it's been a good grip. It's held up, it's solid, it's ergonomic. I love the feel of it. So really going out and spending the high dollar, spending, hundreds of dollars for these accessories because the other guys have them, I don't believe in all that. I like trying different things, and like when it comes to the AKs, you'll read guys bash Tapco. I've been ordering Tapco products for years, 20 years. They put out good stuff. They've been around, but for whatever reason, the industry, I don't even know if it's the industry, the gun owners have kind of wanted to tag them as a subpar company. That could bring up some arguments. But you'll see a lot of stuff. Now, I'm not an advocate for buying the airsoft stuff, because there's a ton of airsoft stuff out there. I'm not an advocate for buying that and using it on real guns. I've been duped online before and have purchased those things, and they have failed, not knowing that that was an airsoft product. So what I'm talking about is getting real, legit products for firearms and get what you can afford. This free float key mod rail, I think I got for $100 online, and I cannot remember the name of the company. But once it was mounted, this thing lined right up with the top rail on the receiver. It is a numbered rail. I've ordered some GG&G key mod rail sections that bolt right in there, so the radius cut into these for the key mod, they're cut right. It's solid. I've put thousands of rounds through this rifle, and this thing hasn't loosened up. It's been great. So you don't have to spend a lot of money. So my answer to you guys that are asking what you should get what looks good to you. Don't worry about what the other guys are doing. Don't worry about what they're going to say about your gun if you put a picture of it on Facebook or you put it on a forum. You get what you like. If it looks good to you and you can afford it, that's the right product for you at the time. If you get it and you realize you don't like it, maybe it doesn't feel like you thought it was going to feel, or getting it in your hands, it didn't look right, then you'll upgrade and try something different. So, not really a rant. I just wanted to share that with you guys, that you can come up with the custom rifle that you want by just buying it piece by piece and being smart about what you buy. Just get what you can afford. There's affordable stuff out there, and you can get the tactical stuff that you want. Now, I'm more talking toward you guys that are not caring for duty. You're taking these weapons out and shooting on the weekends or after work during the week. That's who I'm talking about. That's who I'm talking to right now. Is just your casual shooter, your weekend shooter. That's where you just get what you can afford. So that's all I have to say, guys. I just wanted to bring that out. I've been asked a lot, and I see it online. So don't worry about what the other guys say. Get what you think looks good. Get what you can afford. Then try it out and test it. Because there's a lot of good products out there. There are a lot of good companies out there that the majority of these guys that post online don't like. And these are good products. So why they don't like them? Because maybe they have the high dollar version of that from another company. And they're overpaying, paying for a name. So don't let that get to you, guys. I've got boxes and boxes full of accessories and different things for different weapons that are all good stuff I bought over the years that are maybe from companies you've never heard of. Maybe they've gone out, but it's all good stuff. So don't buy into the hype. Yeah, there are good companies out there, but just get what you can afford, guys. Get what looks good to you. Don't worry about these other guys on the forums or on these Facebook group pages. They're gonna knock you. Don't worry about it. Get what you can get what you can afford, get what looks good, and you can end up here, like this is a good example, with the weapon that you want that's going to work for you for not a lot of money. This rifle here, like I said, started out as a $600 rifle. I've did some trading, got some other uppers, barrels, and I don't have a lot of money. So, a lot of money into it. So, I'm just going to leave it at that. Get what you can afford, guys. So this is a Round Guy with Round Guys Gun Reviews. Not really a rant, just wanted to put that statement out there. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Follow us on Facebook, Round Guys Gun Reviews. On the web, www.roundguysgunreviews.com. And then follow if you like this, check out maybe you didn't agree with what I had to say this time. Check out my other videos here on YouTube. Give us a like. Follow our channel. Leave some comments, guys. I want to hear from you. I like communicating with other gun owners, other gun enthusiasts. I really appreciate you guys, and I couldn't do this, and I wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't for you all. So, thank you very much, and we'll see you on the next video.